Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how the cost of living crisis is impacting your ability to start and operate a profitable home health care business and how you can make some changes in order to survive what is happening right now. One of the things that I love to do in my spare time, in fact, I do this for hours and hours. I like to consume a lot of information that you guys are not able to consume because you're always working. Maybe you're on a shift, a 12-hour shift or whatever the case is, and you just don't have the time to be sitting around and consuming all this information. Because some of it, to be honest, can get quite depressing. Very, very depressing. I don't encourage any of you guys to be consuming any of this content because you already know what's happening. You know that Walmart is price gouging. Almost every store is price gouging right now. The cost of living is out of control. So what this does, it prevents you from being able to save the amount of money that you need to get you to the next level. It seems that the more money you save, the more things cost. Yes, that right there, guys, is called inflation. The thing about the United States is this, before I start playing this video, but I want to make this point really, really quickly. The thing about the United States is that things have been so sweet and soft for so long, for so many years. So people just got comfortable. There are people right now who are in their 20s, even in their 30s. They've never experienced struggle before. Oh man, you have no idea. Some of us, we experienced it all. I was born in a country called Zimbabwe, and our place had hyperinflation like you'll never believe. So when it comes to inflation, what's happening in America right now, this is a cakewalk. We've experienced this like 25 years ago already. I know things are about to get worse. I came across this YouTube channel called Talk Rants. Like I said, I don't recommend any of you guys to even watch this content because it's gonna sink you to a place where you just get depressed or feel hopeless. And that's not what I want for you guys. What I want for you guys is to focus on solutions so that you can escape this nonsense that's happening. And also, just because these things are happening does not mean you have to be a victim to this. All you have to do in this economy is to level up your value and your skill set and rise above everything else, and you will survive, I promise you. Let's jump into this video. I will not play everything. I'll just play a couple of seconds and kind of comment.
I have a serious question. How in the world are y'all affording groceries out here?
Nobody's affording groceries out there. Nobody. Every time I come to Atlanta, and I'm in Africa right now, every time I come to Atlanta, I'm just like struggling. I'm just struggling to understand how everybody is doing it. What's even worse is New York City, forget about it. How? If any of you guys are watching this from New York City, how are you doing it? I lived in New York for 10 years, and I've never seen anything like this before. This is out of control.
When I asked her about the price already being $16.99, because it says on the tag it's $15.99, she said, oh yeah, a lot of prices have already gone up. We just haven't had a chance to update the tags yet. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm over these prices on everything.
Yeah, everybody's over it. What you cannot do, guys, is to give up. You cannot give up. When everybody else is panicking and giving up, you need to do the complete opposite and see the opportunity in the chaos.
We will end inflation and make America affordable again. We're going to get the prices down.
That's a lie. Come on. You guys still believe politicians? I'm African. I know not to believe politicians. Come on now. Come on. That's stupid. Do you think these politicians know how much the cost of eggs are? They don't. They don't even know how much the cost of milk is. Listen, there are people that are at a certain level of wealth in life. They don't feel the things that you're feeling. They don't even know inflation exists. They just hear about it in the grapevine. They don't know what it feels like.
I have not had beef in so long.
Sis, it's about to get worse. You're about to go a whole year without meat. You're about to go on a beans diet. You think I'm lying?
Grocery prices are about to go up again, and it's 100% Donald Trump's fault.
No, it's not. It's not Donald Trump's fault. Nope. Sometimes, guys, we have to take personal responsibility of what's happening in our lives. Good, bad, or indifferent. Listen. If I went around and started to complain that it's the African government's fault that I'm a brokey and I'm a broke African. I'll be sleeping on the streets, guys. You cannot be delegating your responsibility onto somebody else. You got to take full accountability on everything, even if it's not your fault.
How in the Sam pound does $1.99, $5.69, $8.29 equal up to $300?
Nobody knows, guys. Nobody knows. Here's the deal. What is happening right now is just the first quarter. We're in the first quarter of the chaos that is about to ensue. Go and ask somebody from Venezuela. Go ask somebody from Zimbabwe. Go ask somebody from Nigeria. They will tell you some real stuff. That life is about to get real out here. This is no joke what's coming, guys. When you see things like this, do not wait. You know you gotta move different. You know the old way of doing things is not gonna work anymore. Good luck trying to follow the path from 2020 in 2025. You're about to go homeless. You better get on the streets. I don't say these things to scare you. That's what I'm trying to do here. By you watching this content, guys, it means already you're at the top of the game. So all you need to do now is to maintain and leverage the chaos to your advantage. Do not be scared of what's happening. Let me explain to you why you cannot be scared of what's happening. If this is what's happening to everybody else and everybody's feeling the pain, you just have to outlast everybody. That's what it means. Do you have a plan to outlast the competition? Because a lot of these established home care agencies, they're going out of business right now because they're still operating on the old rules, relying on Medicare, Medicaid. I spoke to a lady from Ohio last week, and she told me something interesting. She told me that Medicaid is paying her $28 an hour. She's having to pay her caregivers between $15 an hour and $18 an hour. And she can't figure out why these caregivers are not showing up to work. Does she watch this? Is she on TikTok? Clearly this lady is not on TikTok. Clearly this lady does not go to grocery shop. Who can survive on $18 an hour? Even $28 an hour doesn't cut it. And do you think these Republicans are going to raise that amount from $28 to like $50 an hour, even $100 an hour in Medicaid? They won't. They'll keep it right there at $28. So you need to start moving differently. You need to come up with a game plan on how you're going to start moving differently. If you don't have a game plan on how to move differently, this is what I'm here for. Because things are about to get very interesting. There's going to be a lot of people that have established home care agencies that are going to get wiped out. They're going to go out of business. So if you're starting this business, look at that as a massive opportunity for you. How do you come into the game and operate very differently and not copying what these old dinosaurs have been doing for the last 20 years, God knows how long, because they're going to get wiped out. Especially with AI, some of the things that I can do with AI scare me sometimes. Just 3 years ago, I used to build websites for people. And it used to take me 2 weeks, and I used to charge $1,500 to build people's websites. And I had to stop doing that because I discovered AI about 2 years ago. I was like, whoa, maybe a year ago I discovered AI. I was like, what? AI can do this? I gotta tell everybody. I gotta tell you guys about it. Even though I was losing $1,500 because I had to pivot. It was not in my best interest to tell you that AI is going to make things easy for you, because that meant I was going to lose $1,500. But I was okay with that because I knew I had to keep it real with you guys. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. What you can do with AI in this economy is mind-blowing. If you schedule time right now, I'm going to give you all the game on how you can leverage AI to your advantage and beat the competition. All these existing home care agency owners, they're going to get wiped out, like I said, because their overheads are crazy. But you can come in, implement AI, all kinds of automations, and I'm going to teach you how to do that, and then I'll compete them. They can't touch you. They can't even come close. You're going to be running circles around these people, and you're going to dominate in whatever zip code you want to start running, whatever city you want to start running. You're going to dominate. The game has changed, guys. AI is here. Schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. I'm going to teach you how to close the high-end clients. When the cost of living is crushing right now, Medicaid is not paying enough, the obvious solution is to go after the millionaires, the people who are holding on to the money. They need your services. I'm going to teach you how to close these deals. And it starts with sales training. I've come up with a really, really good sales training program that I highly recommend you guys should consider taking. 3 separate sessions that are 1 hour long each, sales training, where I'm going to pretend to be the millionaire client. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I do live so good though. I live good. I'm not going to cap. I'm going to pretend to be a millionaire. And then you're going to try and close me on the phone. Convince me to be one of your customers so that by the time you get in front of these millionaires, you're ready. You're ready to close those deals. You're ready to close those $10,000 deals, $15,000 deals. Even $20,000 deals, you can't close them once you get this training. Link in the description or in the comments section, pinned in the comments section. I'll talk to you soon.